just dropped a bunch of little teasers for things coming up. This came out of the blue for me. Didn't know this was coming. I figured I'd do some reactions to them because I don't really know what's in these. They look pretty short. They're all called teasers. They're all under a minute. We're going to start out with the ARK Genesis. So I guess ARK Genesis? I guess I've been out of ARK too long. The ARK news world. Is ARK Genesis like another DLC or something coming out? I think it probably is. I think I'm just like my brain is skipping a beat here. Hey everybody, Future Brent here. I'm editing this reaction and it dawned on me. I reacted to the ARK Genesis announcement trailer, but it was back in August. So I'm old, and it took me a while as I was piecing it together, as I was saying, what is this? And I started realizing, yeah, that's the final DLC. I was remembering that I had heard about it, but I'd actually reacted to the teaser trailer, which had the lava creature as well. So anyway, guys, just wanted to clarify that for you. This is absolutely the last of the announced DLCs for ARK that's coming out. The trailer came out in August, and I do have a reaction for that on my playlist if you want to find it. But anyway, back to the reactions. I think it's probably the last one that's being released for ARK, I think. But let's look at these teasers. We got the cruise missile weapon teaser. Let's see what that is. Genesis. Okay, most of this teaser is this animation. Okay, shoulder mounted. Oh, and then you go into the aim down sights and you actually see from the missile and you can control it. It's a Redeemer. It's Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament Redeemer. If you've never played Unreal Tournament, you could launch a Redeemer, which is like the big nuke weapon, and you could actually fly from its perspective and control it. It was essentially a cruise missile. That's cool, and it's, of course, Epic, who makes the engine that ARK uses. So, moving on now, we've got something called the Tech Shoulder Cannon Weapon. Shoulder Cannon Weapon, alright. It's just a fabricated sniper rifle. Alright, here's a tech. Okay, it's a tech. Goes with the tech armor. How are you using it? Let's get the first person's perspective. How's this guy controlling it? Or is it automatically? Is it like a pet? Or, yeah, pet, essentially. A tamed animal. Is it like automatically attacking? They didn't show us the first person perspective. How are you controlling it? Do you control it? Huh. And on the first one we talked about, the cruise missile, how powerful is that? Is it just about as powerful as, say, a rocket launcher? Or is it more powerful? Obviously, it's a teaser. They're not going into great detail about these things. So, next one up on our list is the fishing net. Now, I know they have fishing cages already, but I guess they're going to do fishing nets, so let's find out. Fishing net. Again, half these teasers are filled up with the animation. And fishing poles. There's fishing cages. I know about those. This guy's got a fishing net. He's like, ha ha ha. So you just throw it out where there's fish and pull it back. And you can collect more than one fish, I guess, maybe? Can you tame them like you can with the cage? Or not? Again, these are just teasers, I know. They're not going into great detail about what all these things are, so all of my questions hopefully will be answered as time goes on, or I guess we'll have to start using it. That's usually the way it is in the game, is they release these things and they have fun, and they show you a couple of sample uses, and it's up to you to figure out. All right, the next one up is the ARK Genesis Magmasaur creature, so a new creature. Here we go. 15 seconds of an animation. Just put it up there. Oh, okay. So it's like a rock drake that's lava. Lava rock drake. Why are you riding raptors? They're the worst animal to ride. What is that thing? Oh, that's the saddle for this thing. That's kind of like you're in a tractor. Very cool. So it is kind of like, it looks a bit like a lava rock drake. with a cool saddle that looks like you're on the top of a bulldozer or something. Kind of cool. And then one more, and this one is entitled the Lunar Biome Environment. So they're giving us a new biome, and I imagine on Ark Genesis they're going to give us a whole new world, clearly a whole new map. So this biome will be part of that. So lunar biome. All right, here we go. All right, we got some nice big guys up here. That look like a combination, like a huge mosasaur or something, but they're swimming through space, or they're flying essentially. Then that was it, huh? Come back and take a still image of this thing. So the first thing I'm reminded of is a bit of the fire surface from the ARK that's underground, whose name I can't remember because I didn't like it very much. But not on fire, at least. It looks like you can actually go out there. You might need oxygen. Like it'll probably require you go out with a scuba tank or something, right? Or a hazard suit so that you can actually breathe. But at least it's not going to burn you alive. Is my guess. For all I know, this is going to be just completely normal environment. You can just go out to completely naked if you wanted to. This looks kind of interesting. These kind of structures here, like ruins that are kind of floating. These creatures, of course, look really cool. No telling what they do. Like I said, they look kind of like space mosasaurs or something. Kind of awesome. All right, so Ark Genesis, guys. If you're an ARK player, if you're not an ARK player, does this look kind of cool to you? If you are an ARK player, what do you think about not only this biome, but the new creature, which obviously it looks like there's going to be a lava biome as well in this new world, in this new map. But also those weapons. I kind of dig the cruise missile. It does remind me a lot of, like I said, a Redeemer from Unreal Tournament, which is always the fun weapon to get in Unreal Tournament if you ever played it. You know, it spawns in one location, it spawns on a timer, and teams fight for it, and whenever you get it, it's like, ha 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 ha, you know. I was the kind of person who would get it, and somebody else was right there about ready to kill me, so I would just fire it at my feet, you know, take them out, which they did not like that. You could also launch that one and track it. I wonder if you could fire this one blind, basically. Fire and forget. Does it have a fire and forget mode? I think it probably does based on what we saw, because he fired it, it was flying away, and then he right-clicked to see what was going on. But I imagine if you just fired it and then switched to something else or went somewhere else, it would just keep going in the direction you fired it, right? I don't know, we'll find out. So what do you think? What's most exciting for you? It better not be the fishing net, because if it is, and you're not playing the game right. But let me know what you think. What's cool? I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.